Would you believe me if I told you that there's a gaming chair in here that has heating, cooling, and it can massage your back? Well, you better believe it, because AutoFull sponsored this video to show you this gaming chair that can do all of that. Let's unbox it. All the instructions come on this giant piece of paper, so it's super easy to read and build. And on it, it says that it's only 12 steps to build it. So let's see if that's true. Stop trying to follow me. In here, down here. Okay, stop. I'm gonna fire you. You're fired. Now that we got all the parts out of the box, let's get to building. And I'm putting on a timer to see how long it takes me to build it. Step 1 and 2, set up the legs and the wheels. All right. Next, we install the bottom section. Next, we're gonna connect the bottom seat to the wheelbase. That was easy. Now we're gonna connect the back to the booty part. It's really nice. Sometimes you just need some muscle. Next, we're gonna install these side covers. Lastly, we're going to connect the electrical part between the bottom seat and the back seat. And the last part is you have a USB connection to connect to your PC or to your power. You can enable the heating functionality, the ventilating functionality, and the massaging. I will test this later on. Okay, the chair is fully built and that took 22 minutes. That is it. I will say this might be the first gaming chair I've built that I didn't have any hiccups while I'm building. There's always something wrong with a screw or something is just not aligned. With this guy, everything was on point. Everything was screwed in the right direction and there was no problems with like misalignment of screws or screws breaking or missing screws or anything. So for that by itself, it gets a plus. Now moving on to the looks, this thing looks unbelievably good. The fabrics and the material and everything about it just looks way better than I expected it. The pictures do not do it justification, but one of the most important things to me when I build a gaming chair is what are the first impressions when it comes to comfort when I sit on it. That is very important to me. It's like a car, right? You ride in a car, do you like it or you're not? The first impressions are the most important. All right, setting in it for the first time. Oh my, raw. Okay, a moment of silence for how ergonomic it feels, even though it's not an ergonomic chair. If that makes any sense at all. The lumbar support, the space you have, I have a big butt and this thing like is holding me just fine. What, you could do this? Okay, what in the world is this? What? Man, I feel like I'm sitting on a throne, I'm not gonna lie. But this is so comfortable too. What, it's adjustable? No way, bro. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna stop right there and say this blew my expectation when it comes to comfort because it's so adjustable for a gaming chair. Most gaming chairs have two things that you can change about them. When it comes to comfort and when it comes to ergonomics, there's like a ton of functionalities. So let's get into that. Before we get into talking about the features, let's talk about a little bit of the design. I love this design, the two colorway of just this blue and white, and they have the black and the gold one, I think, version. And just the whole layout of the chair looks really, really good. The nice thing that I noticed right away that the build quality is very, very good. Like there's no creaking and it's very, very steady and sturdy. And that's very important in a chair, especially if you want it to last for a long time. There's many chairs that I've reviewed over the last few years where you open them up, you set them up, and then anytime you move, there's like a little sound and weird movement. The stitching is super, super well done. I haven't noticed any like loose stitching. You know, sometimes how you can see loose stitching on products. Honestly, the build quality looks really, really good. And I also love the stitching of the name onto the chair, like the AutoFull here and the logo on the back. It's a very gaming looking chair, so it'll fit my gaming setup very, very well, especially with these two colorways, the blue and the white. So I personally am a huge fan of the design. Now next, I want to talk about the adjustability of this chair. There's a lot to show you guys here. Starting with the bottom, this chair comes with the rest, so you can just pull it, turn it around, and literally just do this. So you can just be working with your legs up in the air. I've been seeing this feature a lot on gaming chairs and I love it. Moving to the bottom seat, the cushion is very, very comfortable. It's holding my butt really, really well, which is a great sign. And adjustability coming into the arms. These armrests are unbelievably adjustable. Look at this. Full-on chiropractor mode, bro. I can literally like adjust it to whatever angle or design. And then if you want it up and down, there's a button right here on the bottom. Adjust it this way or adjust it this way. Obviously, you can also up and down. And the last one, you can make it a little bit tighter by loosening the screws and just pushing the whole armrest inside. So adjustability wise, when it comes to the armrests, spot on. Now coming to the seat adjustability, over here you have obviously the lock lever, so you can release it and go back. And you can also change the tension on the bottom. There's a little knob that you can twist to increase the tension for you going back or not. And obviously there's the given of just going up if you want to increase the height of the chair, if you're a taller guy, or if you're just a short king and you want to do that, you can do that too. And on the side right here, we have this lever. You pull this lever, you can just go all the way back, which is crazy because now you can pull this thing and full on take a nap. Oh my gosh, this is
Sensational.
Moving all the way to the back, to the lumbar support and to your back support, this part is pretty awesome. Starting with this dedicated piece just for lumbar support, you can do two things with it. There's a lever right here that you can pull, and do you see what just happened? It pushed up, so you can adjust it exactly to where you want it. And the second thing is there's a little knob right here, and this knob will adjust the location of the lumbar support where it's pushed more. So if it's towards the top or towards the bottom, so you get full adjustability for the lumbar support, which is incredible. And I like it a lot. And the last thing adjustability wise is this headrest. You can do things like this. So it holds your head like this, like an airplane pillow, but way more comfortable. It's actually really, really comfortable. Or you can go up and down. So you want more neck support, you want more head support, you got all the options. Or if you just want to take it completely apart, there's a screw in there that you can just unscrew and take this whole thing off. So in my opinion, this chair gets like a 10 out of 10 when it comes to adjustability. And now for the main event, let's test the cooling, the heating, and the massaging capabilities of this chair and see if they're a gimmick or they're legit. Do you hear the fan? Dude, it's blowing cool air out of the bottom and it actually feels good. Oh my gosh. No more sweaty balls. Okay. So I just plugged the chair. This is raw reaction. I plugged the chair into the PC via USB for the cable that comes with. Been just pressing the buttons to see what it does. I haven't even tested it. I sat in it just because I'm like, okay, is this thing actually legit? Cold air is coming out of the bottom of the chair and it's cooling off my butt. It's hot as balls today here in Colorado where I live, which is like 80 degrees, 85 degrees. And my house is not cold right now. I'm in the basement. And this chair, I don't know what to tell you. When I game, I get very intense and I sweat. And having this thing, legit. When it's minus 20 degrees here in Colorado and it's freezing, I can just turn on the heat instead of wearing a blanket. I mean, those are like genius functionalities. And then the massage thing, I haven't even tried that. Let's see. Oh my.
Sensational.
Oh, dude, it's actually like, it feels good. It's not like one of those massages that moves and like does things to your back. It's just like vibrating, like a really gentle vibration that it feels really good on the lower back. Especially if you sit in chairs like for 8 to 10 hours, this is legit. Okay, I'm not lying to you guys. When AutoFull first sent me this chair and they're like, hey, it has ventilation and heating and massaging, I'm like, okay, that's gotta be like a gimmick. There's no way it's actually useful. The air that's coming behind my butt right now, it's cold and it feels good on that area. That's just the truth. This chair definitely does what it says it's gonna do. Now, to sum things up for you guys, I wanna talk about the importance of having a good chair in your gaming setup. I used to buy like $100 chairs for a gaming setup, but I sit in a chair for 8 to 10 hours, sometimes 12 hours a day. And when I started investing in a better chair for myself, it made a huge difference. So in my opinion and my recommendations, if you sit in a setup, an office, please invest some good money into a really good chair. And if you're looking for one that's pretty cool and can do a lot of cool features, this one definitely is an option. The AutoFull M6, highly recommended. I honestly love everything about it. I love the adjustability, I love the comfort, I love the build quality, and especially I love that my butt can be cool while it's hot outside. So that is it for the AutoFull M6 gaming chair review. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And again, thank you AutoFull for sponsoring this video. The links to this chair will be down below in the description. And other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.